Well, after another hard day's work and the dust has settled,
We find ourselves here working late at the shop, getting awfully hungry. So we're gonna fix us up some food. Welcome back to Cooking at the Shop.
tonight's episode we actually have one of our subscribers that sent in a recipe, a Cowboy Meatloaf potato casserole. And what are you going to do for our side dish tonight, Ron?
We're gonna be doing some sweet cornbread on our stove.
For tonight, our ingredients for our Cowboy Meatloaf potato casserole consists of some salt, garlic powder, dirty south seasoning, a little bit of milk, some potatoes that Mr. Yukon is going to peel off his apparatus over here that he's created, also some breadcrumbs, some barbecue sauce, cheese, our ground beef, and an egg. And then we also have all these little things, yummies, cut up onions, bacon, jalapenos, and some onions, the fried onions that everybody likes to put on top of their green beans. Anyways, we have to add a little butter to those potatoes, and we're gonna put it all together, trying to make Susan happy and make it right with this recipe we're trying to make at the shop.
All right, we're gonna wind up our record player. Here she goes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use our rasp. Take our skin off here of our potato. That should do it.
Perfect. Our first addition, egg to our ground beef, and our onions, which are pretty much diced. I'm gonna throw some of that bacon in there, which will be pre-cooked, so it's not raw. And I'm gonna add a little kick, throwing some jalapenos, some diced jalapenos in there. And then we'll use these fried onions a little bit later. And I'm gonna toss in, it's about a third cup of breadcrumbs. Oops, great take. Anyways, throw in some of our barbecue sauce. Makes a wonderful sound. After a night of drinking that, I've heard the same sound. I'm sure you all have too. Anyways, we're gonna use God's best gifts, our hands, to mix this all up. And then we're going to put it in the cast iron. And we're going to cook it up a bit. And then we're going to put the Yukon Run potatoes on top of that. And we'll have a finished product in no time. All right. Well, we need to season our meatloaf with some dirty south seasoning and lots of it. Some garlic powder. The salt. We're going to use those God-given tools, call our hands, mix it up real good. And then we're going to put that in our cast iron, throw in the oven when the time's right.
All right, so why don't we start with our chicken eggs. Go ahead and crack them. Put them in our cup here. A total of 3. Fortunately, one cracked on the way. You already have them. Mix those guys up pretty good. And we're just going to add our batter to this larger bowl. start mixing in our liquids. So we have our 3 eggs. Mix those guys in. That'll do. And our 1 3/4 cup of milk. Cow's milk in this case. Alright, so we're going to add some sugar to sweeten it up a little bit. I'm going to have some raw sugar here. Make it nice and sweet. Use 3 packets here. Perfect. You want to make sure your consistency is nice and even. No powder, no liquid. So what we want to do is use some spray oil to lubricate our molds. And we're going to go ahead and take our mixed batter and dump it in just to the brim. There we go. That'll be 1,
2, 3. We're going to go ahead and fill up both molds.
and cook 1 at a time. So we'll grab this guy here, bring him over to our stove, our grill, set it right over the high heat, put the cast iron over, creating our oven effect.
So now we've got our meatloaf ready to go in our cast iron. We're gonna throw it in our Coleman oven. Go to about 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes.
We're just gonna check on this guy. Whoop. Oh yeah, there we go. Cooking really well.
All right, now we have our hot taters in here. We're gonna throw our pads of butter. Season her on up with laughter in the background from our studio audience. Some dirty South seasoning. Bam! She's like, yeah. A little salt. Yeah. We're gonna take our paint mixer stick and do this one time again, baby. Oh, look at all the critters hopping out of the hole. We're just gonna get these good and mashed. Throw a little milk in there. Add a little moisture. Oh, listen to those sounds. Heard that since I was like 14. VHS. Anywho, when we're done mashing these taters with this paint stick, we're gonna top that off on our meatloaf. All right, now we got these taters smashed in here. We're gonna throw a little bit of this Mexican cheese, seasoned cheese, good stuff. And we're gonna throw about half of our bacon and parsley mix. Mix that up. And then we're gonna throw it on top of our meatloaf. And we will see you a little bit later, show you how it all works out. All right, we're gonna open up our Coleman oven here. Grab our cast iron. Ooh, look at that. That's good stuff right there. That meatloaf is loafing. Hey, folks. Tell her to let me meatloaf. All right, we're gonna set her down a towel. Whew, she's a sizzling and making a lot of happy noises. And we're gonna take our mashed potato mixture. Throw that on top.
All right, let's take the cast iron. Ooh, yes, nice cook. Go ahead and take this off and add it to the rest.
Flatten this on out a little bit with our fork. And then we'll add our toppings. Throw our leftover. Good thing we have a lot of bacon and parsley in the potatoes to begin with, but toppings really matters when you put all this cheese, this yummy Mexican spiced cheese on top. And then we're going to sprinkle those fried onion sticks and whatnot on top. Put her back in the oven. Finish this off And we're doing shop style cast iron, so if you can cook this at the shop, you can cook this anywhere. Camping, home especially, a full-on kitchen and stuff. But, bing! That our angels just got its wings. Love that around here. Angel wings are beautiful. The rest of this yummy goodness. Just like so. Your little hand puppet. And put this back in that Coleman oven. For under 5 minutes. And then we're going to hit her with a shop heat gun. Because we don't have a broiler to finish her off.
All right, let's go ahead and pull the top cast iron. Ooh, look at the smoke. There we go. Oh, heart shapes. All right.
I think this Cowboy meatloaf is cooked well up the oven. Woo! Look at that. Hot, hot, hot. Happy, happy, happy. These are sizzling. Amazing, look at that. Now, typically you're supposed to stick this under the broiler. We ain't got a broiler. We're gonna go ahead and hit the shop heat gun. Now that we're done cooking up all these good victuals, you know, our Cowboy meatloaf and potato casserole and Yukon Ron's
Sweet corn recipe.
oh man, we're ready to try this stuff.
Yeah.
Serve some up, buddy. Let's see what's going on here.
There you go.
I like it.
All right.
And let me get, ooh man.
Oh, that looks
See
good
you
there.
what, buddy.
Look at
She's
that.
a thick and juicy.
Pecos
That's
does.
the way you like it. Oh, yummy goodness, all that cheese. Oh, you're scraping it. No, you're not scraping that. Do you think the pioneers used metal? Ooh, man, look at that.
Ooh, that does look good.
I want to take that little chunk right there and put it there too. And for you, buddy,
Yes, sir.
get you a
Cut me
good
off
little
a
chunk
piece.
there. And hopefully we did Susan, our viewer. Whew, that's still hot.
While
as
we're talking about
Hades.
viewers, I'd like to talk about Luis from Dana Point and how he donated this grill for us tonight.
And so we thank you, Luis,
Yes.
and we
Susan
appreciate
from-
that, and we will make good use of it.
Yes.
Love our viewers, love everything they donate to us, and we also love the recipes they send in.
That is true. Send your recipes to P.O. Box yukonron@gmail.com.
That's right. Like and subscribe, folks.
All right, let's get this shot.
What are we trying first?
Well, yours is quite warm. Let's try the cornbread
We try the
first.
cornbread a little bit. Well, yeah.
Really good.
Oh, yeah, cornbread
Right on the
and
grill,
sweet.
provided by Luis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cooked on a grill. No
Yeah.
less. Not in the oven, but on a grill. Mr. Yukon Ron
Yes,
himself.
sir.
Let's see how this meatloaf turned out.
Let's try this cowboy meatloaf.
Meatloaf, potato casserole. How you doing, buddy?
Good job. That is fantastic.
Knocked it out of the park. That's a good one. Great recipe. I think we pulled it off from cast iron. Coleman stove and Coleman oven. Sorry, my mouth's full, but it's happy and it is yummy. I would do this over and over again, and I'd serve this to all my friends and family.
That is delicious.
See you next time, folks.
Please like and subscribe and follow us for more recipes.
And send in your recipes. This one's amazing.